Hi, I'm reviewifying, and this is mini review number 2. Now, I'm doing Super Meat Boy, and this is Bandit Girl and Dr. Fetus. He doesn't like Super Meat Boy. So this is Super Meat Boy and mini review number 2. Welcome. Alright. The first world is the forest. I'm going to give you a bit of an overview on this one. You can go to the many different levels. You can start any level you want, but you have to get like 17 out of all of them, basically, to do the bad guy. This is one of the earlier levels. They're really easy for somebody that's been playing them for a while. But they're also very hard. It took me hours to do this one, and I got it done now on my second time playing through in about 15 minutes. The game is very irritating. I tend to swear a lot whenever I'm playing the game. See, boom, yeah, I just died. And then there's like, the boss, and it's just nice. You have the grinders and just different things that you have to encounter. But that eventually changes throughout the game. You get more and more challenges. You would probably die about 20, 30, even 1,000 times in the level. But there's a lot of different stuff that's really cool about it. Like in the hospital, there's added challenges. You have to time your things. You can hold shift to run, which makes you go farther while you're playing. But sometimes it's not necessary to run all the time. Other times, it just needs a lot of timing. This took me hours to complete before I can make a good one for the review. You'll see how many times I died. I also like one of these features. You can see how many times you died and like the path that all your little guys took. You can see that only 3 of them made it, but only 1 beat the game. There's also different stuff like the bandage. A bandage, you can get a bunch of those. And you can get other guys to play on that level. You'll see that yourself when you actually play the game. But there's these like fans, and you can use them to complete the level. You might find levels that may seem impossible, but no game is impossible. Now, they have a light and a dark world. Hence the dark world. But I'm going to show you the very first level, and then the very first level in the dark world. You have to get A+ in order to get it, though. See, here's the first level, very easy. If you hurry up fast enough, you get grade A+. Then here's the dark world. Way more sinister, very dark, like this. A lot of, stuff to block Bandage Girl, so you can't get her. But they can be relatively easily and very, very hard. Oh, see, I die all the time. There's also things called the Warp Zone. Rather interesting. I love it. It's very Game Boyish. Also very fun and very challenging. This is one of the hardest parts of the game. You get 3 lives, 3 levels, and 1 world to complete. There's numerous warp levels, so you have to find them while you play. So, it's just a lot more, the graphics are way, bogged down a lot, as you can see. But there's a lot of stuff that's in the game that are also in here. But sometimes that happens. But thank you for watching reviewify, mini review number 2. Join us next week for worst game ever.